Hello beautiful people all around the world. Welcome to another episode of Dreams and Visions. I'm your host Ryan, aka Softest. Today we welcome a young entrepreneur, or rather I may call him a hustlerpreneur, Mr. Patrick Chiza, the CEO of Shitani Express Cargo. Oh, welcome sir.
Thank you, Mr. Ryan. Thanks for having me here.
It's quite a pleasure to have you on our platform today.
It's a pleasure too.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Getting into this whole conversation, can you kindly elaborate more about your business and what you do exactly in this line of industry?
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ryan. Well, the business was established in 2018, right? And we initially started as a shipping company, and we later merged into non-specialized wholesale trade.
All right.
So we're currently doing both. We're currently doing shipping and supplying goods to like various customers. So we've currently tackled into supplying, goods that are like beyond the like non-individual setup. You understand?
Like you're aiming for large scale, right?
Exactly. So now we're hoping to expand our business into bigger markets, like in the European markets and whatnot.
Wow, that's amazing.
So we're currently just supplying our services to countries in Africa.
Okay.
And yeah, just few countries right now, but we hope in a few months' time we'll be able to get into the larger scale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's quite inspiring. Thank you for sharing your mind and your business as well.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Patrick Chiza, in this line of business, in your industry, I might say, there's a lot of competition. I guess you're not the only one doing this express cargo and shipping. There are quite a lot of people who are into this. So how do you manage the competition, and how do you handle the work at large?
All right, thank you, Mr. Ryan. Well, as you know, there's always competition in business.
Yeah.
Every line of business has got competition, right?
Yeah.
And with this line of business, you should understand that there's gonna be competition both here and back home, like in our countries, right?
Yeah.
So you just have to be different from the rest, and in order to do that, for us as Shitani Express Cargo, we've found balance in the business, in the market. We've understood our various competitors around, and we've learned from them. All right. So one of the things that we've tackled is 24/7 customer service.
Okay.
So we have customer service 24/7. So if there's customers that need clarity or anything to do with their goods, they'll be able to contact us, and we'll be able to attend to them
24/7
at any time, 24/7.
Wow.
Yeah. Another thing is, in this line of business, there's a lot of things that you encounter, right?
Yeah.
But you just have to be different.
Okay.
Right? So we are different in our own ways. I wouldn't spill out everything right now.
Yeah, those are your secrets.
Yes,
I guess people will still, and you never know.
Exactly. But our aim is to be the best that we can each and every time, right?
Okay.
Each and every time we aim to be the best, to be the best in this business. So we learn from our various competitors, and we use it to build ourselves and become better in the business. So as long as we're comfortable, we're good. We're good to go.
That's quite brilliant. Okay,
Right,
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I guess we'll move to the next question.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Mr. Chiza, we have been talking and talking. I guess our viewers would also want, or I might say, would also be interested in knowing where exactly can they contact you, or can they get reach of you? Which platforms exactly can they reach you in the future, or probably in the present?
Thank you. Well, in this business, there's a lot of risks that we can point at.
Yeah.
there's the loss of goods, there's the delayment of goods.
Yeah.
Probably
Especially
at the port
the
and
loss
the
and delays.
Yes.
People get so angry about
Exactly.
that.
And there's also natural risks that we can like that are beyond our control, you know.
So true.
And maybe the plane might crash at any point, but like it's up to us to like manage those risks. You understand?
Yeah.
So I can say I have our team is really strong, right?
Wow.
We have a very strong team, which
Like you managed to build a team with the right people.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we're able to talk to the clients before they actually make their purchase, or before they actually work with us. You understand? So we talk to them, we present to them to say, yo, these are the risks in this business.
Yeah.
So before you go through this, you need to know that there's going to be other risks, and if there are risks beyond us, we have to compensate in a way, but like we have to meet halfway with the customers. So we make sure we educate our customers before time.
Okay.
Understood? So there are risks like maybe at the customs, right?
Yeah.
At the customs, and like if there's a problem with the goods, we're likely to compensate the clients fully.
Okay.
Terms and conditions applied, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So of course.
So we make sure
Yeah.
we educate the clients before time on everything. So yeah, that's basically how we handle the risk, and our team is able to communicate with the clients. As I mentioned, we are open. We're open 24/7. So yeah, that's how I think communication is the best way to handle these risks. So like on both sides, both parties understand what risks are there and how we'll be able to like tackle them if those risks arise. Otherwise, there hasn't been many risks since we started the business.
Wow.
Yeah, I can testify to that. Yeah, it's been smooth so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're spilling some wisdom, man.
Yeah.
Please, some of this wisdom, just keep it to yourself. they will steal from you.
Sure,
the competition is so hard. Okay,
Sure.
okay, thank you. You know, Mr. Cheezer, how exactly do you handle risks? Because I guess there are a lot of risks, and there's business of shipping and cargo.
Yes.
You know, and how do you manage to make your customers happy all the time? Because I guess you deal with quite a lot of people, you know. This one is saying this one is saying that.
Exactly.
And they really want to know and understand how their goods are being processed, shipped, and they really want to understand. So how do you manage such circumstances? I guess like there are a lot of people you're working with from all over, a lot of places, a lot of countries. How do you manage this? Because I guess this is quite stressful.
Okay. All right, Mr. Red. Well, the viewers can reach me on the business page is Shiteni Zambia on Facebook.
Okay.
And Shiteni_Zambia on IG, and you can also email us on Shiteni_Zambia@protonmail.com. Probably they're going to add it at the bottom somewhere, but yeah, you can reach us on those handles. Thank you.
You know, Mr. Cheezer,
Yes.
a self-made young man like yourself.
Yes.
I guess yes, you're into business. It's very healthy. It's very good for the mind, for the future, and for a living. But I guess you got other things that you're also interested in. What else do you do besides business? What else are you into?
Yes.
What else do you venture into? Be it your social life, probably spiritual life, anything interesting about yourself. You can tell us, and also
Alright.
the viewers would also like to hear from you.
Sure.
I guess so.
Alright, thanks, Mr. Ryan.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Ryan. Well, I'm a very outgoing person, right?
Wow.
I spend a good time with my friends on the weekends,
Wow.
but mostly I'm into music. I do a lot of other things apart from business, of course.
Wow, that's great.
But anything that makes me money, and I'm attracted to that. So
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
musician. I'm a musician. Let's say I'm a musician in like three days in a week.
Okay.
And
So like, do you have like other instruments that you can play? Probably
Yes.
you got a gifted voice.
yes,
That's
I do.
good.
I can,
But what about other instruments? Can you play other
Sure.
instruments?
well, I can play the keyboard.
Wow.
I can play the piano.
Wow.
Yeah, of course. And then the guitar and maybe a flute, a bit of a flute.
Wow.
But yeah, aside from that, I do a lot of painting as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is one of my paintings.
And your name is also written there,
Exactly.
Mr. Cheezer.
I do a lot
Wow.
of-
We see you, bro.
I do a lot of
Great,
I do
great,
I do a
great,
lot of painting, and yeah, just I love going out a lot. But
Mhm.
when I'm just alone in my own space, in my element, it's either I'm listening to music or I'm painting. Yeah, so I can say that's basically what I do most of the times. I'm not so much of a reader, but like I can read a good book, and
Okay.
just to pass the day.
So besides this painting, I guess you have other paintings. Can we see them?
Of course, of course.
I'm sure our viewers would also like to see this painting.
Of course,
Because
of
this
course.
is actually a beautiful painting
Thank
of
you.
nature, and
Thank
I won't be able to describe it more because this is your work. You can describe it to us.
Thank
But
you.
it would be lovely if we can see some of your good works that you've done.
Thank you, Mr.
And also people who are also interested in painting can
Alright.
also contact you and share the same interests as well.
Alright, sure. Probably there'll be a slideshow after this, but
Yeah.
I'll be able to like show or like some of my paintings.
Alright.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
on this platform.
Where exactly do you see yourself? Maybe, probably we can put a range of like 10 years from now. Where do you see yourself after 10 years? And your business as well.
Yeah. Well, personally, I don't like scripting my life. I like to keep my life,
This is actually different because as for this moment,
Yeah.
you could hear somebody telling you that. Cheers to that.
Just to that. Well, personally, I don't like scripting my life.
No.
I like to just live life, take life the way it is, like a day at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say I wanna be rich tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then in a couple of hours,
Yeah.
I receive a big deal from the States,
Yeah.
or anywhere else, like a big deal with Alibaba or some sort.
Yeah.
And like it would be different from what I dreamed of, like what I actually laid out before. You understand?
Like you put it on script
Exactly.
and it's coming
I
out
already
different.
wrote down. I already wrote down, and then like I'm rich like in a couple of hours. Like that's totally. I don't know. Personally, I don't like scripting my life.
Mm-hmm.
But business-wise, to do it the business right,
Mm-hmm.
I hope in like 10 years or 5 years
Yeah.
we'll be able to reach out to European countries, and
Mhm.
we'll be able to like establish our businesses in those countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually our dream. We're not. You can't restrict your mind.
Yeah.
You don't know how far your mind can go.
It's
You
so
understand?
true, man. So
So
true.
let
So
you,
true.
let your mind be free. Yeah, basically, I feel like I'm still growing, but
Yeah.
like I'm still growing
As a young hustlerpreneur,
Exactly.
you're going to be involved in quite a lot of positive
Exactly.
hustles.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
things always change every day. You
Mhm.
understand?
Mhm.
If I ask you right now, what do you see yourself like with dreams and visions? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Okay, probably for Dreams and Visions, we're gonna be in Hollywood or something else. But yeah. Got you.
Well, it's different. It's different with me because with my business, right? I never even knew I'd reach this far with the business.
Wow.
Regarding the competition in the business and everything else,
Mm.
you wouldn't think you'd actually reach this far
Yeah,
if
so
if
true,
you had a
so
weak
true.
mind, right? So I've got to understand that like I found my strength in the business, so I know I know how far I can go with it.
Yeah.
So I really can't say I'd like in 10 years time, or like I don't want to give you to spill out everything to say, oh, I'll be like Taobao, or, I'll be like,
or maybe the next Amazon.
Exactly,
or something like that. Yeah.
But like I know for sure we'll be different from how we are now.
Yeah, true.
I just hope to be bigger and expand to like bigger countries
and I wish,
bigger markets.
a very positive energy towards your business in the future as well. No matter whatever you're gonna do, as long as it's positive and it's providing and gaining the whole world at large, it will be a blessing for everybody.
Thank you, Chief. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, my guy.
No, let's cheers to this.
Cheers to this, family.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. Wonderful. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure having you, Mr. Chiza, and to our viewers, I would like to thank you all for watching these videos. Please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, also on our Instagram page, Facebook page, and the email as well. It's Dreams and Visions. As we go, thank you so much. Don't forget to follow up on our next episode. Thank you so much. Cheers to everybody. Stay blessed.